All right, guys, so we all know one of my favorite places is the Toledo Zoo, and one of my favorite exhibits is this greenhouse. It's a full walk-in, live-action greenhouse, but the most interesting about that is what they keep in here. You can see they've got misters going. You hear these sounds behind me? These are not stereos. These are not, like a lot of zoos, just sound effects. These are live animals in these enclosures. You can walk about here fully exposed with birds, poison dart frogs, geckos. And we're going to show you some of that now. So you can see with the fog and the mist going, we can get a good look. Anywhere you look around, you got to watch your step because there's dart frogs all over the place. You can see one there. Did that? You see another one? Oh, okay. So green and black arudis there. Okay, back over. Let me try to zoom. This one's a little harder to see. Boom. How you like that? But another very cool thing about this enclosure here is that a lot of these frogs have started hybridizing. So you can see here, we've got a pure golden. How beautiful. Another pure golden down here. But up here, oh, this is a hybrid that you can only find here. Well, not intentionally, it just kind of happened with having these frogs together. And they have, I believe, 13 species that was before some of them started hybridizing. Like I said, there's day geckos in here. There are hummingbirds. We've got some giant pigeons that wander around, and we'll catch some of that for you here in a bit. All right, just because it's another species that was not viewed before. Oh, did he leave? Oh, where'd he go? Okay, so this is another hybrid you can see here, but down there, that's the guy I was looking at, so that's a first spot for the day. But there's 3 lines in here, multiple arudis, azuris. We just gotta track them down. So one of the keepers just came in, started spreading some pinheads about. So that's really helped us because now you can see a lot. I mean, these guys are coming right out into the walkway, hanging out with us. Look, there's a hybrid here. So you can see we've got, just in a matter of seconds, we've got 3 different species right here. And that doesn't even include, if we walk over here, this is a spot they like to frequent. That is a citronella back there. He's showing off, but you look carefully and you can just find them by the hundreds out here. All right, guys, this is fantastic. We have found a pair of 3 stripes calling to each other, and they were calling each other from here to here. And we were tracing them a while. And now this one is starting to make a venture over to this one. So watch, just heard him call. Just kind of... Oh, he's grabbing him a cricket, so he's getting a little interrupted. You can see he's got these huge terribilis around him, and he's still trying to make the trek to find this mate calling over here. So now this guy's overcompensating to get his attract. Oh, what, we got another guy here? Oh, that's amazing. So I'm sure they're gonna find their ways to each other. Did you see where the other 3 stripes went? Oh, he's still just right here in the walkway? Okay. So he stopped calling, so he got distracted by food. You can see it's just non-stop action going on here in the greenhouse. So here's another walkthrough exhibit and greenhouse they have. And this partitions more towards, you know, grasslands. So there's box turtles here. I pulled this out quick because they're very hard to find.
He's going in.
But there are... Where'd he go?
What? Here.
He went into this tub?
Yeah, I saw.
There are decays snakes in here, and there are garters, and we just found one right here, but apparently he went into this electrical cavity. All right, guys, so we're back in the prairie, and we didn't catch her on camera, but we saw an adult garter right here, you know, coming in through these conduits, and by the time I set the camera up, it had gone into this box, which we kind of saw. So we came back, it's a couple hours later, to try to check and see if it came back. It didn't. However, right underneath here is a monster. So, I don't know where this little punk wants to end up. You can see there's plenty of spots between the sidewalk and the earth for it to hide. Plenty of concrete and metal to gain heat. So there's always something amazing to see here at the Toledo Zoo. Okay, so probably the third, fourth time through here, and this is why you go through multiple times. You hear that calling? We actually found a pair of hybrids that are locked up. Oh, now they're starting. We've been watching them for a minute, and I hesitate to get my phone out. So they've been locked up for a couple of minutes and calling. You can see how much of a commotion they're making in the plants. And so the cycle continues. You can hear there's more frogs calling back here. You can see a little Ludus there. So we're gonna keep trying to find things. We found, oh, they're going back to it. So again, these are hybrids only found here, and they are thriving. You can see they get enormous and don't have any issue getting along in this enclosure. Oh, he can get it. Okay, going on with the motif of the circle of life. You can see around the edges. Oh, he's hiding around every corner. There's all kinds of animals. And you can see crickets here, but way more interesting
Little baby frog.
are the babies. Look at that little monster. My finger just shows you how tiny that they are.